fucking Mr. House.
Huh?
What do you need? Bye. What do you need? Bye.
Why are you all that generic? No, don't want to.
You know, I've had thousands of employees in my time. Few met my expectations. Fewer still surpassed them. Your performance has been nothing short of spectacular. If I have need for a specialist of your stripe again, I'll know just where to turn. Back to Vegas, shall we? I really should do something about that monorail with all the new resources at hand. I can make sure it not only runs, but runs on time. Always bothered me, the imprecision. General Oliver will try to make good on his threats, and he'll find support among citizens outraged by Kimball's assassination. The odds of the Californian public supporting a full-scale re-invasion, however, are slight. My Securitrons could beat them anyway. In any case, Vegas might see a dip in revenue for a year or two, but eventually the tourists will come flooding back, and their money with them. Vegas will be a shining jewel in the middle of the desert, an oasis of light, a beacon to show mankind the way to the stars. This is just the start, you see. This is where it all begins.
Huh.
And so the courier who had cheated death in the cemetery outside Good Springs cheated death once again, and the Mojave Wasteland was forever changed. Mr. House's Securitron army took control of Hoover Dam and the Strip, pushing both the Legion and the exhausted NCR out of New Vegas. Mr. House continued to run New Vegas his way, a despotic vision of pre-war glory. The streets were orderly, efficient, cold. New Vegas continued to be the sole place in the wasteland where fortunes were won and lost in the blink of an eye. The courier, fair and kind-hearted to those in the wasteland, ensured that Mr. House would keep New Vegas stable and secure for future generations. Mr. House afforded him every luxury at his disposal in the Lucky 38, out of gratitude and a quiet sense of pride for his choice in lieutenants.
Though some super mutants in Nightkin continued to journey to the legendary Utopia, they found little trace of its existence. Some eventually found their way to Jacobstown, but many wandered off into the wastes, confused and disheartened.
Mr. House showed little interest on the boomers, who eventually began venturing out to Nellis to meet and trade with travelers.
Buried beneath tons of rubble, the Mojave chapter of the Brotherhood of Steel was no more. Those few who were outside the Hidden Valley bunker when it was destroyed settled into new lives, or headed west to find a new chapter to join.
At odds with leadership over the Brotherhood's future, Veronica looked to the Mojave wasteland for an answer both she and they could live with. But the answer would never come, and the dangers of the world that had left the Brotherhood of Steel behind would eventually claim her life.
The Fiends staged an attack against Camp McCarran during the Second Battle at Hoover Dam. During the NCR's retreat, the Fiends overwhelmed many of the troopers before Mr. House's Securitrons could deal with them.
Though Arcade's intentions were pure and his goals were noble, he ultimately succumbed to the harsh brutality of the Mojave, like so many before him.
After Mr. House gained control of New Vegas, he sent a Securitron to Good Springs as a token of appreciation for helping the courier. Victor was a mixed blessing, however, as he continually monitored the town for Mr. House.
With Jacobstown's leadership destroyed, the remaining super mutants and Nightkin of the West scattered across the wasteland. Jacobstown withered away, its death going unnoticed by the rest of the Mojave.
Lily's long life finally came to a close in the Mojave wasteland. As the life faded from her, her last thoughts were of her grandchildren.
Flush with his victory, Mr. House sent Securitrons into Freeside. thinking to increase his control over the area. When fighting broke out, the kings fought valiantly, but were no match for the armored killing machines, and were wiped out to the last man.
He had survived police service in Colorado, the Great War, combat duty with the Legion, and being the companion of the king. But in the end, Rex finally succumbed to the horrors of the wasteland.
Tired of waiting for the world to be done with him, Boone ventured into the wastes to make his own way out.
After Hoover Dam, the leaderless powder gangers at the correctional facility vanished into the wastes, leaving the prison empty. The correctional facility became another abandoned ruin in the wasteland, its carcass occasionally picked over by enterprising prospectors.
Armed with a wide array of improvised explosives and stolen weapons, the Vault 19 powder gang tormented the Mojave wasteland for years. Citizens of the NCR were favorite targets, and they always suffered the worst fates.
And so the Courier's Road came to an end, for now. In the new world of the Mojave wasteland, fighting continued, blood was spilled, and many lived and died just as they had in the old world. Because war never changes.
And there we go. All done. Wow. Well, that was fun. A few of them, Veronica's made a little bit of sense. She sort of set out and died. Boone's was a load of bull because he died. Not from drinking, by what I think the picture made it look out to be. He actually died by deathclaw. Right then, I suppose that's it. Oh wait, what? When? Who? I'm going to select yes, which it'll save prior to the battle. Yeah, but it puts me here. It actually saves that bit. Right then. Thank you ever so much for sticking with me, those who have. I'm sorry this took quite so long. 50... let's see. This is going to be like in the 55, 56 parts now at least. And that's a bit excessive for my liking, I think. I'd prefer to keep something like Sniper Elite V2 with its very few parts, because it was like 10 minutes for half a level I tried to cut into, unless it was a longer one and it just took me forever. Yeah, this has been interesting. If you want me to do the DLCs, the remaining ones, I will. I'll like go off from here and go do them. Try and level up some more. What did I do? Not bad, I beat it by level 24. Or 25 or 6, however you look at it. It was a very interesting thing to play again. It just makes you want to play Fallout 4 even more. I may do something with Fallout 3, but that's more of a skit sort of show thing. Well, I don't know. I have an idea and I want to see how easy it is to do it. And it may just be loads of clips and I make some kind of funny clip show. And whatnot. Ow, it bit my tongue. Oh, dude. So, Thank you for watching, guys. Thank you for your patience. I'm not entirely sure what game I want to play through next, but I think having learnt from this, it'll either be an action-packed game with actually having content in it and stuff to do and laugh at and whatever, or I don't know, or I'll try and do what some other people do and play 1 or 2 games, maybe 3 at a time, and sort of bounce between each one, doing so many parts at a time and whatever. I don't know. We'll see where things go and what people suggest. I think I'm going to try. Let's take a breather and do a few more Black Ops emblems, possibly, because they've always been fun. And I think that's about it. Oh, there's a mobile app that I want to review as well. I forgot about that one. That was something else I saw at Tokyo Game Show, and at the time it wasn't available on the iPhone and Android market, but it is now, and it's another free-to-play one with microtransactions that aren't actually required to beat the game. It can be like player input. Thank you for watching. It's been a very long road, but finally managed it. Explosives only kind of got thrown out the window towards the end, I know, in these last 5-6 clips, videos even. But I stuck to it. I'd like to think I did quite well. I've already done it before, but that was with without the limitations and things, well, low strength and hardcore mode. I did it normally, so I went through with like max strength, max endurance, you know, but the usual high-powered stuff. While the agility thing kind of helped, I don't think it was cheating as such. It didn't really break the game as much because I was still taking loads of damage. I mean, my arm was probably broken. Have a look. Nope, come on. Inventory, apparel. Oh no, I survived quite a bit. Any suggestions on what to do? You want me to see? Ugh, completely lost it there. Any suggestions for what you'd like to see me do next? Oh, very welcome. I just think, obviously, well, again, games. I've got a list. I'll try and find that link again. And I may be doing some Black Ops 2 emblems again. I'll take some suggestions for those, because I'm sure there'll be a way for people to recreate them in Black Ops 3. I know some of them can be, well, most of the ones I've done can be done in Advanced Warfare, but they've taken some symbols out like they did from Black Ops 1, or they've added others in, and it's a pain. So like, comment and subscribe if you enjoyed this, or this entire playthrough, or bits of it. I don't know, some videos seem to be more popular than others in this run through. And if you're new and like the videos I've done, or any of my videos, it'd be awesome if you subscribed, because then you can keep up to date with anything new I do. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you in whichever video I do next. See ya!